Someone must have made a water world map. Okay. Okay. I'm still having trouble finding good dry lake sources. I found a few, like a lot of them. A lot of them get used for racing. Like some around California used to be where the drag strips were set up in old dry lake beds. There's some in Australia which still can flood a little bit in rainstorm, rainy season, and become a little bit of water again. But other times you can just drive around on them. I'm sure there's a lot more. Hey, Rodrigo! I'm not sure if we want to do this one though. Let's try it. Look, give it a chance. It's quite difficult. We'll be unable to use car meta pretty much. How you doing, Rodrigo? Yes, we've had to start a new game, so get the link up if you'd like to join us. The CG command here, Geoguessr. So you can open that map up. You know how it works, and then let's go. It's good to have you back again. This time we're out in the water. Oh wow, we're in a little canoe. A water quest. What does this say? Summit? It's just some generic kind of extreme sports gear, I guess. Something spirit. Then a code on here. So what? Good luck. Bit of a speedboat. Big inflatable thing. I wonder what's inside here. Is it like a bit of an island floating, like picnic table? You can come out here, sit in here, have your lunch. It seems like a good thing to do. What is going on here? Looks like someone's surfing while inside a trash can. Can't quite see what's going on with the beach. Look at the houses, maybe. It's not a bit of a lighthouse, a mini lighthouse. Looking like an inflatable lighthouse as well. I am indeed, Rodrigo. Yes, I got number 7 of 7 to do today. This season hasn't been going too well. There's a couple of rounds normally that are like French based or Swiss based, and I I struggle a bit on those. But yeah, Obelix he puts on like these weekly challenges. You know, have 7 days in a row, and then like a little break for the next one, Le Tournoi. And Obelix Max is regular here as well. I have a Geoguessr streamer. Alright, let's give you 20 seconds. See who can make sense of this. A couple of people got the country right though. Well, I guess that would be most of you. It maybe gives me a clue though. Guessing last. Ah yes, Yeah, it's good for like the daily routine as well. I like to do my daily challenge as well. There's definitely some of the maps. Yeah, some of the maps you'll get coming back week after week. So you might see. We had one with the poles earlier on, like my friend the pole. I didn't know what it meant in French the first time, but I used some of the pole knowledge. It was definitely helpful this time around. I knew what to look for to study the poles. Okay, so this looks like a giant crab with two pincers and some crab body and some crab legs just hanging around on the shoreline. Another little crab waving at us. This kind of thing makes me think America. One of the Great Lakes. Plonk it up in the blue bits. Okay, it wasn't a Great Lake, but it was adjacent. It was Leech Lake. That sounds like a good one to swim in. Oh, that definitely come in helpful, Rodrigo. You're studying French and you control language more or less, and yeah. So are you taking it for a school course or just because you're interested? But full of the lake city, Lake Central. It's even got Detroit Lakes in Minnesota. That's got to be a good location here. Just give a sign saying Detroit Country Club next to Detroit Lake. Okay, Also, the Great Lakes, to me, they look like a duck. This is the duck body, that's the duck tail. This is the duck head, that's the duck beak. I just see the outline of a duck around them. Anyway, not a Great Lake guessing. Arco, Sound of Silence. Rodrigo going down for Georgia, coastline and Seattle, Wilsonia. You got a teacher on the afternoons. Yeah, the consistency. We're doing for 5 years. Oh, très bon. I got a couple of years, or 2 or 3 years of French at school in the UK. That's the main second language they teach us. So most of us get a bit of a taste for France, for French. It's kind of confusing with the tenses in France, because in English, the tenses kind of just merge together, but France has got a lot more separate. It seems like it's not always this wet. I think these are the treetops. I mean, maybe not all of them. Some of them some seem like they're grown on islands, but some seem pretty submerged, like they weren't ready for all of this water. Let's check out the type of boat we've got. Nice wooden boat here. Yeah, the boat is also wasn't ready for this amount of water. Apparently the engine's still turning out. One of those big long prop. Can we read into the fact that the water looks a little muddy and reddish? I don't know about this one. We definitely can't make use of the sun because we're just out here in a boat. But this map is a water world, so we're going to be out there underwater, sometimes underwater. Anyone who's playing Sea of Thieves, I can recognize some flip-flops. Oh, look at this a bit closer. Like a plastic bag and some flip-flops. No sign of the captain. Inota. Yeah, making use of a language. Yeah, I didn't get into Spanish at all. I tried a little bit of Italian. But it wound out of my Italian lesson was clashing with my biology. So I could only do like one and a half terms of Italian. It was an extra optional class, but it clashed out. Who knows, maybe if I'd finished the Italian, I would have gone on a trip to Italy. I've still not made it over there. One day though. Maybe we'll be on a gondola. Me singing O Sole Mio. Okay, it's time to get my guesses in. On the orange box, it says Hinota. Hinota? I think. Oh yeah, I can do this, can't I? I've added the Team Orange emote to a follower emotes. Yeah, that's a lot of orange. Maybe I only need like a few of them. Let's try 33. There we go. There's some casual Team Orange. Team Orange is my team. People with orange names on Twitch. You don't have to have an orange name. You've got quite a complimentary color for your name, Arco. But mainly me and Caitlin like to fill the EA and LA chat with some nice orange names. Alright, I think for this one, it's like a tiny reddish tinge to the water. I'm gonna go some flooded bit of Cambodia. Right, maybe. It could be up in Bangladesh. I know there's a bit of Bangladesh with lots of seasonal kind of flooding. Look at that. I missed the mark, but it really was. Cambodia. That reddish water. Okay, the next one. Oh. Got a nice little yacht action going on here. It's clouds low over these hills. They're snowy as well, and mountains. The tinted windscreen. Umo? It says Umo at the end. Umo. Looks kind of ominous. What a view though. Seems a nice little way to travel around this part of the world. Casual waterfall, just popping out into the lake, maybe. Water. There's a bit of choppy current going on. You've got a variety of accents, because so many countries, yeah, will have their own little twist on the Spanish accents, and it's really quick and fast as well. For someone like me who doesn't understand Spanish, it's hard to keep track when people are talking. If it's written down, I can do like a little bit of recognizing things. It feels like we're maybe the clouds are low, the mountains are high and snowy, so maybe there's some high altitude action going on, but we just have this big old boat. Doesn't look like there's much in the way of towns or resorts. So we could be patrolling. For Umo. Or for Uno, maybe. I'm from the UK, so I've been conked in England for my life, but travelled around a little bit to USA and Europe. Haven't been up to Scandinavia at all. I haven't been out anywhere to the east. I had to go and see some of these lovely countries. Playing Geoguessr, of course, gives you a lot more places you want to go and visit. South America would be a real adventure as well. So much like big historical places, but just, you know, getting out and meeting people. You don't have to have like a big landmark to go and visit. You can just go and enjoy some time with people from different countries, because everywhere you go there's a little local, a nice place to go, right? Wherever you live, people will say, I know a nice place to go that's close by. And those little places that you don't really know about until you just wind up there and get shown them. Those are like the places you can, you can get in touch with. Yeah, we have a lot of accents. Like, I think the Birmingham accents is kind of hard to understand as well sometimes. Or like a Wolverhampton Black Country accent, I think. Yeah, there are some. I had some trouble. I think the map I did really well on, Rodrigo. Not many people played. So you get points based on how many people you beat, but you need people to play. I think because I get invited by Obelix, so this is like number 7. So I get invited by Obelix, but if people are like doing it, like we only had 7 people playing this time. If we had 20 people play, I would have had 20 points, but I got 7 points for finishing like above 700 people this time. There are more people in the league, but not everyone's played every round. The last one is in French again. What does it say? The day where I had Bailey Maria. The day I had failed memory What is this? That's really bad. Attempted translation. That's not memory at all. That'd be like Haley Maria. I might figure out after I've seen round one, but I'll do that later on. You get 24 hours. How long's left? 19 hours. So I can do this later on. So this has gone. The water world has been going slowly. You can't see what I'm talking about, but. In the Tournoi League, like the last round, we only had 8 people. So I get 7 points for winning that one. But depending on how many people play each round. But yeah, let's finish off this one. I make my guess. Sound of Silence has got it. I'm plonking. Like I'd like to go some Norway. Out the snowiness. I think the lack of any thing at the side almost making me want to go out here. To get the kind of snow and the lack of anything else around there. Wow. Why couldn't this map come up with me a Geoguessr? Sound of Silence going for Juneau. I did play a game kind of set in Juneau by the Life is Strange people. What was it called again? It was Tell Me Why. That was it. Yeah, the game Tell Me Why. Set up around this area. Okay. Goes down in New Zealand. Estonia down at the bottom of yeah, this bunch of water down here would fit in well. Same kind of vibes. And over in Spanish Isles as well, for Rodrigo. Yeah, it's be a various slang and their nicknames. Okay, we've got a person. See some gloves. A hat. Oh, we got a flag. Is that helpful? Again, not really mountains, but the snow is pretty thick around here. Definitely a chilly place. It's not iced over on the water though. It's cold, but not impossibly freezing and frozen. And nothing's really growing. Some bits of moss, maybe. Small bits of tundra. Nothing too crazy. Good night, Rodrigo. Thank you again for coming back. And I hope to see you again soon. It's lovely having the international community around. And good luck to you. I think I do remember this kind of landscape when I was doing Explorer mode long time ago. And a flag kind of fits in, I think. As long as it's like folded in the right kind of way. This bit looks a bit concerning. This white bit at the top. Maybe it's not. I hope there's more to the flag. It's just blowing in a weird way. Okay. Well, Sonia's got right country. Arco's not too far away. Give us another 20 seconds. Got good old-fashioned ropes. You want to have the Plonker stray mix? Right, let's 666 and the Sound of Silence. Also getting me the country bow. I'm gonna plonk it up. I think it's a bit of Greenland. I've seen a few boats around. Maybe we're not all the way up here, maybe we're down here. Hey, Disco Island. Look at this. This is the closest plonk I've ever made to Umanak. My almost namesake. It's part of Greenland, but always feels very at home. Oh, it's just a little south of Disco Island. Only Sound Silence and Iceland guesses. Well, if you ever do play Explore mode on oh, hang on. Check this out. Check this boat. We've got the Henota boat back. The flip-flops are gone. But I think we're still good. We know where we are. It's not an exact repeat, so it's a different part, but I think I can get a good score here. I can get over 20k. Plonking from space in a water world. This is the kind of record you'd submit to the Geoguessr World Records and say, come on, who else has done this? Nobody. Put me number one. The water kind of looks like it's sort of like a horror game with faces of rats just running all over a boat. Another game I played was a bit like that. Had lots of rats running everywhere. Oh, was Sonia Arco? That's, I mean, there's not too much to go on. But let's try and get the right country over me. I think you missed a Stravix earlier, I'm afraid. But we had this boat elsewhere on this bit of water. There might be a lake in Cambodia. Around about here somewhere. I missed it again. I was so close. Oh, we were cutting down into the... oh, this is weird. I wonder if this would count. I guess not. So one of the other categories in the Geoprix on Saturday is going to be places that used to be lakes. So like dry lakes, on the map they still look blue like they're a lake, but you can actually drive around on them in Street View. So I don't think this quite counts. I'm imagining there'll be some in Australia and America. There must be some more. Normally it's like places where the lake has dried up and just can't sustain the water anymore, but there could be other features that stop it, like maybe a dam or something. So I think I still did enough to get over 20k. Just about. Okay, the water world has been successfully conquered. Yeah, but for some jumping carp, if we play another round, do you want to play some more water world? Let's take one more spin around the block. I kind of want to check the high score. Let me just look up the map and so the high score. I'm second on the high score table behind the map creator. That's pretty remarkable. The map maker has 23,767. I got 20.9. Third place has 18.9. What does that translate as? And the silence, you would have been maybe like 5th or 6th. It's hard to say. Only gives you the top 3 really. Let's try it again. I'll give it a like. It does promise some underwater, so the cart might not have to jump that far. What was that? Rainbow fish? What is this? Okay, I might have spent all of my my good water intuition on that last game. Water bottle, it's very good. Bit of GPS. Our little houses sneaky behind the bank here. The bank is pretty tall.